Welcome to the Los Angeles Sentinel Daily Brief. This is where we talk Black and talk back to the headlines that are impacting the Black experience. I'm Niele Anderson, and here's what you need to know for today. Joining us now is basketball legend Chris Paul. Welcome to the Daily Brief.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're so excited to be here for Club 61. But I want you to start talking about the Chris Paul Leadership Alliance. Talk to us about that.
That's the name of it, but it's a lot bigger than me. As you can see, it's called Club 61. 61 is a very meaningful number to me. That was the age of my grandfather when he passed away. When I was in high school, 17 years old, my grandfather was my best friend. My grandfather was murdered, and my first game of my senior year, I scored 61 points. It was the day after his funeral, and so 61 has always been very meaningful to me because my grandfather had the first Black-owned service station in North Carolina. He showed me what hard work looked like. He showed me what unconditional love looked like, and that's why we have Club 61 leaders. We bring 5 kids from every NBA city that I played in, and we bring them all out here to LA for 4 days, and we just try to teach them a lot of different life lessons. We did yoga at 7 a.m. the past couple days. Speaker Halima Nash, who came in and talked to the kids about networking. Angela Rye come talk to the kids about using their voice and about activism. We talked to them about finance. That's something that kids never get talked to about. We talk to them about health and wellness. And
so you have these pillars: purpose, respect, integrity, discipline, excellence. How did you come up with those pillar words?
A lot of it just made me think about my grandfather. Right? And everything that he stood for, you know, everything. He was so well respected. Everyone knew me and my brother as Mr. Jones' grandkids. You know, his integrity, discipline. Discipline is the big one. So many people have goals and dreams and aspirations, but the only way you can do that is with discipline. Purpose, all this stuff, excellence, it all goes hand in hand in trying to be a leader.
Why is it so important for you to impart and invest in the youth?
There's that whole cliche of the kids are our future, but it's not a cliche, it's real. That is who influences tomorrow, right? And you always think about, as you get older, I have kids now. I have a 13-year-old and a 9-year-old, but someday they're gonna be taking care of me and my wife. You know, so making sure that you invest in them and making sure they understand that they have so much value. I always say basketball is what I do, it's not who I am. You know, and just always understand no matter what age you are, you can learn. There's nothing better than seeing kids with smiles on their faces.
So if there's a youth out there that's watching now, how can they be a part or learn more about your network?
The Brotherhood Crusade has been amazing. Amazing.
You know that's us, Brotherhood Crusade, LA Sentinel.
Oh, I know. But for me personally, kid born and raised in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, moved out to the West Coast in 2011 when I came to the Clippers and was looking for an organization that I could partner with and become family with, and Brotherhood Crusade has been that. The kids that we've gotten here at the Club 61 event, nothing like it. You can always reach out to the Brotherhood Crusade, let them know that you would love to be a part of this event, and we'll welcome you.
Club 61 changed me these past 4 days.
Individually, I want to thank Chris's dad. He opened my eyes to the things I was oblivious to.
I want to be like a leader, and I want to be someone important one day.
You really are a huge HBCU advocate.
Yeah.
Winston-Salem College, really involved in it. Talk to us. Well, now we know because that's your hometown, but why is that college significantly important?
Man, Winston-Salem State University, it's probably the first college I ever went over to, you know, but when you're a kid, you don't know. You don't know. You don't understand the difference between HBCUs and PWIs.
Right. My
granddad's service station was about 10, 15 minutes away from Winston-Salem State, and I was just over there all the time. As I got older, I started getting more educated. You know, started doing the research and finding out, okay, why is this school like this and this school is like this? And, you know, wanted to make sure everyone understood that these HBCUs aren't less than, that they need the funding, they need the support, and making sure that everybody shows up and they're proud that they went to HBCUs. You'd be pleasantly surprised when you find out how many people went to HBCUs and they go on to be successful. I'm actually enrolled in Winston-Salem State right now.
Any thoughts when you retire? Any ambitions to maybe coach at HBCU?
I mean, I know you never say never, but I've been away for so long from my kids that I'm hoping that when I do finish playing, I get a little bit more time with them. But I'll tell you one thing I won't stop doing is I won't stop advocating for HBCUs. And even if I'm not the coach, I'll try to help and find somebody that will be a great coach.
Before we wrap up, I'm going to give you 3 terms, and I just want you to respond to them.
Okay.
Brittany Griner.
Man, sister. Nobody like her and her personality. It's crazy to see everything that she's enduring and going through. As soon as you said her name, I pictured me on the practice court in Phoenix, shooting and looking up and watching her walk across the catwalk, because we share a practice facility together. And she's just a joy to be around, and somebody that I'm constantly praying for right now, her and her family, and especially her wife.
Brianna Taylor.
Gone too soon. You know, say her name. As soon as you said her name, I could see her face and understand. And I'm a father of a young black girl, so I can't imagine the things that her family's endured.
When we all vote.
When we all vote is something that I got a chance to be a part of early on with our forever First Lady, Michelle Obama. Being a part of When We All Vote has taught me so much about voting laws, about the importance of getting people out to vote, not just for the elections every 4 years, but the midterm elections, and understanding that there's a lot of power in voting.
We appreciate you so much, Chris Paul.
Thank you.
On the court, off the court, and what you do for Black America.
Thank you so much, and thanks to the LA Sentinel. I appreciate y'all always.
We'd like to thank the Chris Paul Leadership Alliance, his family, and the team at Club 61 for inviting us out today. And for the latest in Black news, you definitely want to visit lasentinel.net. I'm Niele Anderson, and you have just been debriefed.